change, or how to overcome your personal gravities. You have seen it many times, or you know somebody who has. You want to change something and the reaction is never. Number crunching. Why don't you get more data and analyze it to be sure it can work? Event crowding, so busy. It's okay, but the timing is really bad right now. Vanishing the need. Actually, we have it already. Sorry, wrong enter. Well, why don't you try with the other department and we join later? Rest in percentage. But it cannot work for 100% cases, can it? Never is used quite frequently across industries, countries and cultures. Why is that? Why do people resist the change? Every change, like a dream, has a gravity. It is very powerful, and it is in fact an upward gravity. Once people notice this upward gravity, 3 types of reactions occur. An immediate following. You just let it go. This is a wonderful case, but it is as rare as angels. The other 2 cases are more common, and they bring us to the core of change resistance, to the downward gravities. You are too weak to escape the social gravity, or you use your personal gravity to stay down. In your life, you grow into all kinds of dependencies, routines, networks, communities, neighborhoods, structures, timings, interest, geographies, etc. To leave them behind is very hard, sometimes impossible, especially if they are the only things you can hold on to, if they are the only roots to uphold your tree of life. You cannot fly if you are trapped by your social gravity. Then there are your personal choices. Fear. Yes, fear is not an external factor. It is not imposed on you, you have chosen to have it. Being egoistic and making career at any price, envying others, being proud of the status quo, hating other people's success, ignorance of anything not invented by you, showing off, your addictions, etc. Yes, they are all stabilizing your position, they are the cornerstones of your comfort zone. It feels cozy and safe. Holding to them makes you feel consistent and credible. This is just you as everybody knows you. If you want to help somebody to change, you need to know what kind of gravity you are fighting against, and then be very specific in your actions. How? 2 examples. A slave of corporate geography, somebody who is not allowed to go on a journey outside of his department. Get him off the chains and have a meeting while walking on grass. It could be literally grass for an outdoor meeting or somewhere else where he opens up. Location where he must stay over 2 or 3 nights. When he gets back into the chains, he will remember the feeling of walking freely and sensing the nature. After the second time, he will not be able to resist the power of freedom. If one is addicted to fear, ask him to point out what he is afraid of. By doing so, he will let one weight go. Use this free hand opportunity for the next move. Offer a hug to show your empathy. He might hug back, so both arms become free. That could be the beginning of a change. Remember, people are concerned about their image. Any change means a change in the perception by their friends, families, colleagues, etc. While changing, they might feel like losing their face, breaking a principle, giving up a value. Even if they are willing to let go, they need to explain it. Give them a story to tell, a story that will make them stronger and even more credible in the eyes of their significant others. It sounds counterintuitive, but if you want to overcome your personal gravity, you need a story for those around you. If you want to overcome the social gravity, you need a story for yourself. Like a satellite needs to get high enough to escape the gravity for good, you as well need to overcome it completely, not to fall back. Cosmetic changes, superficial statements, simple ticking off will not do. You will crash back sooner or later. And you crash even lower than you have started. The tipping point is where you want to get, so your change will sustain. Finally, it is much easier to make changes with people who are free and happy, rather than with those enslaved and scared. So before you start making slides about the urgency and burning platforms to justify your call for change, you might stop playing a scary dictator and let people change for good.